I'm pressing go live, uh,
Okay, let's go.
and we are live. So, hello everyone. Thank you for joining us for a rare deadline stream. I don't think I've ever done a deadline stream before, so forgive me if I don't live up to the standards that Let's Talk FPL or FPL Fran have sort of said. So, yeah, I have Mo with me, of course, like I disclosed yesterday, is one of my good friends on FPL Twitter, and he's also one of the best managers I know. So, welcome, Mo. How's it going?
First of all, thank you for having me. Too kind there, calling me one of the best managers, but I will take it. Yeah, I'm very, very pleased to be here, and hopefully we'll have a good stream.
So, you know what the weird thing is? When I first heard you speak, it's like there are shades of Salah, right? Obviously, so it's not a surprise. But because he's been so bad to me this FPL season, it's sort of triggering whenever I sort of think about it. But then I think that okay, So anyway, so just to discuss what we're going to go through in this deadline stream, I have this rotating sort of update here with all the players that are unavailable for all the squads. So there's about 113 players that have already been ruled out through either injury or suspension, or they've not been selected, like a whole bunch of Liverpool players who were not selected for match day 8. So if there are any questions, I would just go through this, or if you have any specific concerns, then we can go through that. There's about 4 minutes. Oh, not 4 minutes. I think there's like 34 minutes for the lineups to drop. So hopefully we'll be good and ready by the time that happens. Uh, so Neek is in the chat. Hi Neek. Saif says, don't even play UCL Fantasy, but we here to listen to Mo the Goat. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the pull of getting someone like Mo on the stream, right? So I
Too
just
kind, too kind.
I just finished posting the captaincy as well for this MD. I mean, it's pretty straightforward this week, right? If you're playing Limitless, it's going to be one of the Bayern players, or Holland if you're feeling, I don't know, risky, or Mbappe, I guess. So there's very limited selection, I would say. There's just three teams I would target for captaincy: Bayern Munich, Man City, and Real Madrid. And yeah, I mean, Mo, if you have something else to add, I don't know.
No, I totally agree. I mean, you look at the team strengths, you look at the market odds, you look at the EV as we'll look at later. I mean, yeah, it's pretty clear.
Yeah, and I've just brought up the odds that I published yesterday, and as you can see, I mean, Bayern Munich are the runaway favorites. Market odds have them at 4.75 goals, I think, and my model has them at 5.29 goals. So in any case, it's probably going to
Yeah,
be.
they look at.
Yeah, absolutely. Andy Martin's in the chat. Hi, Andy. Hope you're well. So Andy, Abdul says words for captaincy. So, yeah, I mean, I'll let Mo address it as well. But just one thing that came to my attention is they still haven't posted odds for Leverkusen, and it's one of the 10 teams that still don't have odds posted, which is why I did not post expected goals stats for market odds this MD. Uh, but yeah, I mean, he is one of the top choices on MD. I don't know, Mo, if you would ever go there in any circumstances.
As we, I mean, let's leave it when we discuss my team because
Fair
some of my
enough.
transfers maybe won't be the best. But I
Fair
think
enough.
in general, I think he's pretty good captaincy. There's, Sparta Prague is probably Sparta Prague at home is probably one of the
Yeah.
best games.
Yeah.
And when odds drop, I'm sure they will reflect that.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be on pens now. Boniface is out of the team, so yeah, I mean, it should be good to be honest. I think if you want to look outside of Kane or outside of Haaland, I think he's up there. Yeah, he's up there for sure.
That's a very fair point. I was just trying to check if the odds have dropped. They haven't, and it doesn't really matter at this point because even if they do, I mean, I've already published all the expected value and everything on Patreon. So if there are any members here, you can check it out. The only thing that's left is to post a limitless draft, and and I'm waiting for confirmed lineups before I do that. So let's just wait for confirmed lineups before I post the limitless draft. So in the meanwhile, let's go through our teams, right, Mo? And let's start with your team. So uh,
So,
yeah, just walk us through what your thoughts are.
yeah, okay. So should I read it out for everyone,
No,
for
this is
everybody
not
first?
going to be published on audio
Yeah,
platform
yeah,
anyway.
okay.
So
So,
yeah, yeah.
so as you can see, this is my team. I wildcarded in game week 6, by the way. And I think I already also limited in match day 4, which was the match day Rafinha went crazy against Bayern.
Yeah.
So I'm chip list right now. Um, I'll walk you through my team. I think I will say the positives first. I think I'm happy to have triple Bayern in Olise, Guerrero, and Kim. Obviously, I will be blocked out of Kane, which is a bummer, but he was injured when I wildcarded, and Bayern had some good fixtures I wanted to attack. So I got pretty lucky with Davies being injured for Guerrero, because Guerrero now has a very good game against Slovan Bratislava.
Fair point.
Now I will discuss the lows of the team. Of course, double Liverpool and Salah and Trent, and then Gyökeres being out as well, which is the killer. All three of them just a chunk of EV bleeding, which is okay. It's okay. We can deal with them. We have 2 transfers. And probably my moves are going to be definitely Salah out.
Yeah.
And the second transfer, I'm still undecided on, to be completely honest with you. For me right now, my okay.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. Please go ahead.
The one I'm pretty certain of is Salah to either Foden or Wirtz. It's pretty close between both of them. There's obviously the infamous man of the match tax for Wirtz that is kind of tipping me towards them right now.
Yes.
And obviously Foden is also good. So the game against Brugge is obviously good. His EV is good as well. So yeah. The second move, I would love to go just Gyökeres to Haaland, but unfortunately I don't have enough money because I spent a lot of it in defense, as you can see. I don't have enough money to just stretch straight to Haaland or Mbappe, so that's the issue. That's the issue right there for me.
So I suppose it's a double-edged sword when it comes to the PSG picks, right? Because I've been tracking, and Rob T has also been tracking the market odds shift for this game, and it's one of the few games where there's so much uncertainty in the market odds that it's slightly tipping towards PSG, but the odds are something like 1.2 goals versus 1.35 goals. So overall, there are going to be goals in this game, and I hope you suppose you want Hakimi to be on the end of one of those goals.
To be fair, I'm still not totally sure as well on playing Hakimi because since I can't afford Gyökeres to Haaland or to Mbappe, my other thought is instead of I could just keep Gyökeres, play David. David still has a decent fixture. He's on pens at home to Feyenoord. I think the market odds to that for that looked decent enough.
Yep.
Instead, I can grab Grimaldo instead of Trent and then bench Hakimi. So this is my other, consideration. So Grimaldo, of course, Sparta Prague at home would be scary to not own him for that. So yeah, that's my other consideration for a transfer, since I can't just stretch from Gyökeres to Haaland or to Mbappe.
I think that makes complete sense. I think David has 0.53 expected goals on market odds, which is very decent if you compare the fixture. And Feyenoord, interesting thing, Feyenoord fans have been banned from traveling to Lille, so I think there are going to be no Feyenoord fans in the stadium.
Okay, I didn't even know that. So that's nice.
Exactly.
Nice bit of Casium to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely. And again, like you said, it's a fair amount of copium, but there's also some. I guess the part that needs to be said out loud is it's unpredictable. Like I can't tell you how much of an impact it will have, but it will definitely have an impact. So let's run with that for now. Andy was saying, yeah, I'm on Salah towards and Lewandowski to Kane. Pretty easy moves. Griezmann, Holland, and Kane front line. So
That sounds very nice.
it does actually, and the funny thing is, if Alvarez is going to be benched, I don't know what the substitutions would be like. So that would be my only worry with Griezmann. I don't know if Sorloth is starting or how they're going to go with the lineup. So just depending on that, I don't know. But if you already own Griezmann, of course you won't transfer him out because it's still a pretty good fixture, and he's also on penalties.
Yep.
So again, I was trying to think of what other moves can make, because the bulk of your money is obviously in Salah and Trent, right? But if you were to make those two transfers, then you'll have to play 4-5-1, which is, and that one is also Lewandowski anyway, who probably could get benched. But again, we don't need to speculate. We can just wait for the lineups.
Yeah. I think the positive is he has already just been benched versus Valencia, so I guess they might just go for it. But yeah, there is a chance he gets benched for sure.
Yeah. And I'm less unsure about Rafinha. I think Rafinha is definitely going to start, but again, there could be a chance of a 60 to 70 minutes sub, which should not be concerning, because I'm just going to flip over to my team for a second, and I have similar concerns to you. So I have Lewandowski as well. I have Rafinha in the team. I am currently starting Gabriel. So there's a slight bit of concern with some of the picks. And obviously, I have to change goalkeepers because I have Blasevic and Maeki in goal. So that's pretty dire, and I definitely need to make a change there. Kubarsi is going to be benched according to a reliable source. So it's going to be Inigo Martinez and who's the other centre back left? Araujo, yeah, good one.
Okay.
So they are going to be the centre backs, and I was never going to play Kubarsi anyway, because there's no incentive for Barca to play their first 11, and Chesney is starting, so there's even less incentive for me to play Kubarsi.
Even if he doesn't lose the clean sheet, he might get assaulted. To be fair, so yeah.
Oh yeah. There's just I'm actually scared for my players. Okay, so let me see if we have any update on odds. Otherwise, maybe we can just go through. Yeah, still no update. Yeah, fair. I mean, this is only so much we can do, right? After a point.
Yeah, I mean, like I said to you before we went live, I already empathize with you with how hard it is, with how hard it must be to model this. To model this with all the ball recoveries and the late odds and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? You bring up an interesting point, and I don't want to spend a lot of time on whining in a sense, but you mentioned it to me, and I think that's the biggest point, that they need to at least help us understand what counts as a ball recovery. So
Yep.
I've tried, you know what the funny thing is, I've tried so many like linear combinations of interceptions, tackles won, recoveries, and there's one more statistic. There's 4 statistics that I've tried various like permutations and combinations to try to get to that number. No success. So it's clearly something
Yeah.
weird that's happening, and we need to understand that. Otherwise, it's going to get. I don't know what the right word is, but it's not precise. That's
Yep.
probably we can run with that. Uh, okay, I'm just going to quickly post captaincy as well, so we can get rid of that. Okay. Yeah. So, do we want to quickly discuss what the limitless draft I have right now? Maybe you have some thoughts and suggestions of your own, and if you want to go through some
Yeah, sure.
picks. So, again, this is just going to be on video on YouTube, but I'm still going to reel off all the names. So, Oblak, Courtois in goal, Frimpong, Schlotterbeck, Grimaldo, Guardiol, Dimarco in defense, Musiala, Foden, Wirtz, Olise, Pulisic in midfield, and Kane, Mbappe, Holland with Kane as captain. So,
I mean,
your thoughts?
sounds very nice. I think. Yeah, that sounds very nice. I mean, I have a team. I have a team written out in front of me, and I think it's pretty similar. Like, I think the 11 will probably be the same, right? The 11 will probably be very similar.
I think Pulisic, you would have someone else, right, instead of Pulisic.
Yeah, to be honest, I had Rafinha, but I didn't even think about the minute permutations that you said.
Hmm.
There is definitely like Ferran could easily play a little bit, which is very, very fair. I think like the rest of the midfield, I have Wirtz, I have Foden, I have Olise.
Hmm.
Um, I didn't have Musiala, but I did have what's his name? I did have Guerrero at the back, so
Ah, exactly. Okay.
I did have to free up a Bayern slot. But honestly, I mean, you could just go triple attack and just attack slow on Bratislava, which is very, very fair.
Yep.
And yeah, I think and it's not like there's a shortage of good defensive picks. You got both Leverkusen wing backs. You got Gvardiol. I
Hmm.
mean, Gvardiol, if he plays like he played against Chelsea, it'd be scary, but he's good anyway. Uh, yeah, so yeah, I mean, you could easily just attack that, and instead of Rafinha, you could just go for someone like Musiala in addition to Ulisse and in addition to Kane. So yeah, I think this is a very, very good draft. And yeah, pretty similar to what I would do if I was playing Limitless myself. So yeah.
Who would you have as your goalkeepers? Because what? So I was looking at expected value, right? And Pulisic is purely from that because I didn't even deep the fixture that Milan had just because I don't know and perhaps you know better than me because I follow Serie A loosely and Milan just seem very inconsistent. Like their league table
Yeah,
position also says that, but just from watching them in UCL as well.
yeah, I mean, they're very, very inconsistent, and I follow a Milan supporter on Twitter that lets me know it every week. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to think about them as well, which is I think that like they're a decent team, but you know they're not as good as like they're in the top eight. They
Hmm.
had pretty good fixtures, but since they're in top eight, you think they're better than they actually are.
Hmm.
But I think Pulisic is good anyway, because even through that, I think Pulisic has been performing pretty well and
Yes.
still has
Yeah.
pens, and he's
And
still
pens. Yeah. Yeah.
even through that inconsistency. But yeah, as you say, like they haven't been the best, especially under Fonseca, but as well
I was
as
going to say maybe
like
Fonseca has changed some things, but at least under Fonseca, I was very skeptical of them.
yeah, I mean, I think they should improve under Conceição, and I think uh, if we look at they have probably improved a little bit, but they still, I think, they were like 1-0 down in the 90th minute the last game, and they 1-1 after with 2 goals after the 90th minute, if I
Hmm.
remember correctly.
Yeah.
So still, like they're
Yeah.
still inconsistent, but Pulisic should be good either way. It's just the fact that he's playing away
Away.
that I
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
probably rather get someone else, but I think it's pretty fun. Like honestly, if as you say, Rafinha is a doubt in terms of minutes, then I think yeah, you're kind of getting short. I mean, you could go Bellingham, I suppose, but I think he's also playing away. His minutes could be managed, I guess, if they are comfortably ahead, but probably not. But
That's a
yeah, I
great
think
shout, by the way, because Bellingham is right below Pulisic on EV. So I was
yeah,
thinking if I didn't go Pulisic, I would go Bellingham.
go Bellingham, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's a very, very fair shout. And the other thing I was thinking was, and again, this is a very vibe based point based on the number of years I've watched Champions League, is these away games in Eastern Europe. I don't know. It's just sometimes I don't know. The pitch is not the best, and sometimes
Yeah, yeah, I
it's
agree.
just miserable. Like the whole experience for these teams that travel from Western Europe to Eastern Europe is not as great as it would be on paper. So I don't know. It's just a little off-putting, but of course the numbers don't reflect that.
I mean, from a purely grass perspective, I
Yeah,
also agree with you on that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Very anecdotal. Yeah.
I think I also had that's of course not relevant at all, but I think Milan also had like a similar fixture. I think it was I think it
Oh,
was Bratislava away,
yeah, yeah,
if I
yeah,
remember correctly,
yeah,
and yeah,
yeah.
they barely won 3-2, and I think I had
Barely.
Teo and
Yes.
Pulisic in that.
Yes.
They barely, yeah. So,
Yes.
of course that doesn't mean anything, but yeah, like from a purely grass perspective, these away games are very, very, they can be very nervy sometimes.
Exactly. And again, it's limitless, right? So if you
Yeah,
want to maximize fun, then perhaps Bellingham is more your speed. But
yeah,
if you really want to, I don't know, just trust the odds, trust the expected value, and run with that, then on paper it's still one of the best fixtures in MD8. So sorry, just to
Still good for sure, yeah.
yeah,
Still
just
good for
to
sure.
check the chat. So Abdul is saying, would you take a hit to get Grimaldo instead of Trent or play Hien versus Varsa or Timber versus Girona? I would definitely play Timber if he is
Yeah, Timber for sure.
playing. If he's starting, sorry.
Yeah, for sure. If Timber plays,
Yeah,
I'd definitely play him.
yeah, yeah.
If he doesn't play, I guess it could be. I mean, it could be a bit. The hit could be a bit more
Yeah,
useful, but I
yeah,
think Timber probably, hopefully, will play and he'll be fine.
yeah,
He'll be
yeah.
fine for me.
Madeline says Rafinha is benched. No, he's not benched. So my speculation is Lewandowski and Yamal might get, let's say, 45 to 60 minutes, and Rafinha could get 60 to 70 minutes. And Mo was referring to the fact that if Rafinha gets 70 minutes, you can't really compare the EV per 95, so it's not an apple to apple comparison, which is what he was referring to when he said he didn't consider Bellingham or Pulisic when he was making his draft.
Yep. It should be fun for a start. So yeah, if you own him, I wouldn't panic just yet.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And see, you and I are going to definitely start Rafinha because we don't have a choice. Just like last
Yeah,
MD.
yeah.
Like in the previous MD, I took the conscious decision of not wildcarding, and only because Rafinha was there, I scraped through. And you actually did extremely well. You got 91 points, right, or something like that.
I think it was 91. Yeah.
91, yeah. So you actually did brilliantly, and of course, Rafinha and Lewandowski were the key reason why. So
And Barcola versus City as
oh
well.
yeah, Barcola,
Robbed the man
yes.
of the match
Yeah,
by
yeah.
the way.
Ah, that's such a shame, man. I mean, that's he got man of the match when he didn't do anything against. I forgot who it was because there's so many games now, but he definitely did get man of the match against one team. Let me quickly check. And
Yeah, yeah, I remember.
yeah, he got no returns in that game, and I was thinking, okay, now he got two returns. Finally, it's time for man of the match. Ah, that's such a shame.
To be honest, Neves played quite well, so
He
I'm
did. Yeah.
from a real football
Yeah, yeah,
perspective, I'm not that mad, but I'm just it's a bit funny that now they pick man of the match on performance, on merit,
Oh, Salzburg. Yeah, the previous MD, MD6. Oh, also one more point on you were talking about how words you have to sort of attribute some man of the match share already before even the ball is kicked. I would say maybe Rafael Leo is also edging
Yeah,
towards that
sure.
status now. He's gotten three man of the matches back to back, and so to be fair, he did score the winning goal, for example, in the previous match day. So it's not that he's getting it for no reason, but I'm just saying like there could be a case to be made for him to be in the same category as a words or a Rafina, I guess, because Rafina is also probably there right now in terms of
Yeah,
being the favorite pre-match.
yeah, for sure. My only issue with Liao would be, to be honest, is the fact like he just gets subbed very randomly. I think he only played 45 minutes on the weekend.
Yes,
This is my only issue with
Yes.
him, to be honest. Like,
you're right.
and when you have, especially since he's a forward as well, not a midfielder. So in that case, you just go Kane, you just go Haaland, and you just go Mbappe, and
Yes.
you just buy peace of mind. But yeah, definitely Liao in this Milan team. I mean, if you think about it, there is only like 2 or 3 other players that could get man of the match,
Yes.
and a lot of things would have to fall their way, while Liao just can get man of the match much easier.
Who would you say? I would say Theo, Reinders, Pulisic, and Leo.
Yeah, these are exactly my 3.
Yeah, so that makes sense. Andy is saying tone on captaincy would love Rafinha to start would help a lot. Yeah, absolutely. I'm banking on him to start, to be honest, because otherwise I'm going to have to rethink a lot of things. If Rafinha and Lewandowski are benched, that's going to be a real pain for the both of us.
Yeah, for sure.
While we are waiting, let's quickly go through captaincy picks. I've already posted this on X. So again, like we discussed, it's essentially Kane, Musiala, Holland, Mbappe, Olise, and Foden. So pick your poison, and let's say you have triple buy-in attack, just go all in and go 4 times buy-in attack. I guess this is, I don't know. It's it's very rare in UCL Fantasy that you don't have a day to fall back on another day. So this is a very odd situation for anyone who's playing this game. But this is like FPL territory, so we are not unfamiliar with this.
Yeah. To be honest, it'd just be very fun, you go against Slovan Bratislava with 4 Bayern attackers. I mean, that sounds very nice, right?
But looking at what happened versus Feyenoord, I'm so okay. That's an interesting side point. I recently redid the finishing capability chart that I had published the start of this season, but I did it for all Champions League players, and I found that there's 6 players in the Bayern squad right now that are plus 10% finishers across their career.
Very interesting.
Which makes that result even crazier, right? The fact that they couldn't score a single goal against Feyenoord.
Yeah. I mean, it's even madder now that you like the result is even more mad right now when you say that. Like, it was mad then. It's even
exactly because I was thinking of it. Like they had 29 or 28 shots or something like that, and the plus finishers, if I remember, are Kane, Musiala. So not all of them started, to be fair. So it's not as if they were all playing for 90 minutes. But Kane, Musiala, Gnabry, Guerrero, Olise, I think, and Sane. I think those are the six players. Oh wait, there's 7 actually. There's Kimmich as well, which is
yeah,
bad.
okay.
Yeah. A lot of players.
Yeah, I mean, Vincent company tax is heavy, I guess, but yeah.
So see, here's the bit. I wanted to get your opinion because we're still, waiting for lineup, so we can probably discuss this. So Kaz mentioned in our group chat, right, that is this really company tax or is it just bad luck? Because they really should have won against Feyenoord, but it just seems not that uncommon, right? Like with company, it didn't feel like, oh, this is something unexpected. Like I don't know, maybe there's a bias we've all had because we've seen company manage Burnley and we've seen how badly it went. So I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
There is definitely some bias, to be honest. Like I will be completely honest and say I don't know how he got that move. So there is a bit of bias there. And yeah, to be fair, that match against Feyenoord, they were definitely unlucky not to score with the amount of chances they had, and they could have easily got the result with these chances. But still, like I don't know, I don't know how to say, but yeah, like maybe it is just bias. Maybe it is just bias. But I feel like there have been better Bayern teams than this team, like for sure, which is. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just us not rating company unfairly, but
it's also it's also the juxtaposition, right? Like so, for example, Nagelsmann versus company. I think that sort of makes it even worse because if perhaps you were looking at company in isolation, maybe it would not be as bad, but the fact that it happened after Nagelsmann is sort of maddening to anyone who's watching Bayern play.
Yeah, that's also a good point. Yeah, for sure. When you consider Nagelsmann, even Tuchel, like Tuchel, the numbers good last season were pretty good still. Like the numbers pre-season, like they were only stopped from winning the league because of a crazy Leverkusen run. I mean, they finished third, but by the end of the season, they had lost. Really, they've been on the beach, like they say.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, like it is definitely like the fact that company came after Tuchel and after Nagelsmann definitely doesn't help with the bias we already have, to be honest. Yeah,
yes,
that is a very good point for sure.
Yeah, fair enough. So latest team news: Stones and De Bruyne are starting for City, which is not could be if you're on Limitless and you want to go for Stones instead of Guardiola, but I would not because he could easily be subbed pre-60. I don't know. He's barely back from injury and he's been getting injured all the time. So I think I'd still stick to Guardiola. I think.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Stones was benched for Kosanov on the weekend because of how unfit he was. Like,
a
guy couldn't even speak English. He's still 20, So I'd definitely go for Guardiola anyway.
Yeah. So okay, so I think everyone probably knows by now, but the Real Madrid lineup was out a while ago, like they always do. So let me quickly check to make sure there aren't any surprises. I mean, there won't be because they hardly have any players to select. But
Yeah.
let's just make sure. Okay, I think I can probably share this. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So yeah, Courtois, Vasquez, Chouameni, Rudiger, Mendy, Modric, Valverde, Bellingham, Ibrahim, Mbappe, and Rodrigo. Yeah, this sounds about right.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Asensio is benched, which is a shame if anyone went for him on wildcard 7 because they probably were expecting him to start both games. So that's actually pretty fantasy football relevant.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, you're right. It's pretty unlucky as well. Like,
It is. It is.
I feel like he's been performing well enough to either play right back over Vasquez or center back over Chouameni. So
See,
it is very unlucky, to be honest. Yeah.
why? Okay, man. This clearly. I mean, of course, I'm not claiming to understand things, but how is Chouameni centre back still a thing? I just can't wrap my head around it. It's just.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with you 100%. Like, he's been very, very bad. As I'm
it's,
sure, like, our dear friend Fran would tell us, he's
yeah.
very, very bad.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, I mean, now Asensio, he played and, like, he did well when he played for the team. So, yeah, it's pretty odd for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, we have that lineup, and that just solidifies one of our captaincy options, which is Mbappe. Let's see. Do we have any success with odds? I mean, there's like 4 minutes to lineups now. They have to. Wow. They still don't have the odds up. That's crazy.
Wow. Okay. That's insane. That's
Yeah, I know,
absolutely
right?
insane.
That's.
Yeah.
Oof. That I think that just means they're very uncertain about certain things. Like for example, because Gyökeres is out, I think they're just having an extremely hard time pricing. I don't know, harder EG or something like that. I mean, I don't know. It's really strange.
Yeah. Yeah.
So okay, so let's quickly go back to my team for a second. So I wanted to get your thoughts on this. So what would you prioritize as the transfers out, right? Like let's assume right now that Lewandowski is benched, Rafinha starts. Although there's been an update, I just saw a post saying they could not see Rafinha's jersey number in the photo that Barca posted. So I don't know
Okay.
if that means
See,
he's
that's interesting.
yeah. So let's see if Lewandowski is 9, right? So I can see number 9,
Yeah.
but I can't see number 11. So it could actually be the other way around. That Lewandowski starts, but Rafinha is benched.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Okay, so
Okay, I guess I
yeah,
think
so, coming back to this. So what would you prioritize as the moves?
I think the first thing is you probably need a goalkeeper.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah,
I think other than that, I think your team looks pretty good. Like I think maybe you just deal with either Rafinha or Lewandowski depending on who
yeah,
starts, and I think you'll be fine. Yeah.
yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. The only thing is, it just feels so bad, right? Spending
Yeah.
one FT on a goalkeeper before you get unlimited transfers is so maddening. But ah,
I mean, Blaswich has been the devil. Like he's
he's so bad.
transcended time. He's transcended Pep Linders. He's
Yeah.
transcended Pep Linders stacking to be still
My
bad. Like
God, that I mean, I'm really happy because I got the Mbappe goal because of him. But still, I mean,
yeah.
it's horrendous.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's been very, very bad. Yeah.
So let's say I transfer out Rafinha. I was thinking Musiala, and if I
Yep.
were to transfer Lewandowski out, I would go for Griezmann. I'm still leaning probably Haaland, but if not Haaland, Griezmann. Those were my two choices.
Yeah, so that sounds very good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the only issue with Griezmann is, of course, the X-Mins. It's very hard to predict with Atletico in general.
Exactly.
You know, it seems like at all times you can have just a random Sorloth or a random Korea sub at any second. So that's the only issue.
Korea is also a good shot, by the way. I forgot about Korea because he's been coming on, I think, in every single match now as a sub, and he scored the winner against Paris Saint-Germain as well, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, yeah. I think
So
also had when they won, they beat Barcelona, I think a couple weeks ago. He and
yes,
Sorloth.
yes,
I think he assisted Sorloth, so they both had like a very, very prominent
important
role in that win. So
contribution. Makes sense, makes sense.
yeah.
FPL Discomfort is in the chat. Hi. He says, I have Gyökeres, Salah, and Lukman. Thinking priorities Mbappe and Words. So then, which 6.5 midfielder? Crazy for liking Tielemans. Let's see what the EV model says for.
6.5.
Yeah. Mo, if you have any thoughts before I load this up, please feel free.
Yeah, I'm just struggling to remember who's 6.5 to be honest.
Oh,
Like
that's
I'm
actually fair.
checking right now.
That's fair.
I'm checking right now. Just give me a second.
Okay, so I mean, the model is saying Trincao, and I like Trincao, but I don't think he has great odds. So you're really depending on ball recoveries and other stuff. Okay, so Alcapol
You know,
is saying,
uh, there's someone that's very good. If Gittins starts, I think he could
oh
be
yeah, oh
could
yeah.
be very good.
First Gittins and then Trincao. I would go in that order as well. Even though Gittins is slightly below him, uh, yeah, yeah. Uh, re- uh, my only concern is he's playing this weird wing back role, right? Which is not that great. He's not.
To be honest, yeah, I think he was playing it under Chan, but Chan got sacked. And to be honest, I don't know what the new manager did last week. To be honest with
Do you
last
mean
weekend, to be
Sahin?
honest with you,
Because you said Chan.
I said Chan. Oh, I mean
Yeah,
Sahin. Sorry,
yeah. I was confused.
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my bad.
that's your Liverpool
I think
bias.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you
for
can't
sure.
even say that both of them played for Liverpool. That's ah
True, but I mean Chan had a much more
yeah,
prominent role, to be fair. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
as you say, it's correct.
Oh, okay. The lineups are out. So Neto starts for Arsenal.
Interesting.
So Raya owners, there's we have a problem. Okay, so I can start loading this up now in here. Yeah. Okay, so we have all the lineups. Let's go over to Chris Kamara. Okay, so we have, as expected, harder starts. Gyökeres is not in the squad. I'm trying to see if there's any. Yeah, Trincao starts, which is fair. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Quenda is benched, but I don't think anyone owns him. There was a time, I think MD1 or MD2, where I was thinking about perhaps getting him, but then,
He wasn't even in the game.
yeah.
He wasn't even.
First of all, yes, that's. So I think even now Chesney is still not in the game, and Lewis Miles Kelly is also not in the game. So yeah, that's
Well,
UCL Fantasy for you.
honestly, don't. Yeah, I don't know what to say, to be honest.
Okay, let's go through. I think the most relevant games first, and then we can probably go. So City Bruges, I think, is pretty useful. Again, all the usual suspects should start. So yeah, Stones, Holland, De Bruyne, Guardiol, Foden. Yep, all of them are starting.
Yeah, I think this is pretty much the team
Yep.
that played on the weekend. That's De Bruyne and Stones in. That's cool.
Yeah, De Bruyne is in instead of Marmoush because Marmoush is ineligible. Even though you know what the funniest thing is, so the market odds had priced goals, assists for all three players that joined City in January, even though none of them can play this game.
Okay, that's funny. Okay.
Which is, I don't know. Are they so robotic that they don't care? But if that's the case, why don't they have lineup expected goals for all teams now by now? Okay, Kim starts.
Okay.
Yes, let's go. Kane starts. Sane, Olise. Oh, Musiala is benched.
Oh, really? Okay.
Okay. That's huge. Upamecano is
Yeah,
benched.
yeah, that's big.
Holy. Okay, I'm not going to swear. But yeah, wow. That's. No Guerrero.
In other
Oh.
news,
Oh no.
wait, is Guerrero bench as well?
Yeah.
Okay,
He's not
that's
even benched. Oh yeah, he's benched. Sorry, he's benched. Oh,
okay. Yeah,
that's
okay.
crazy. Okay,
Yeah,
this is the craziest update.
it's okay this year. I mean, who even is playing left back at this point? It's
Yeah, what is this lineup? Just give me a second. I'm assuming Stanisic is playing. Hmm. So Kim and Stanisic are centre backs. Bowie, I guess. No, but Bowie would. Yeah, yeah. Would he?
yeah.
Bro, how attacking is this lineup? What? Tell, Mueller, Olise, Sane, and Kane.
I'm surprised Tell is starting as well
Bruh.
with the rumors of the move away as well.
Yeah. Okay, this
Yeah,
is
that's
an insane lineup.
yeah, this is match insane too.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
I
we'll
have no idea
probably
about
come
this.
back to this one because I think this is the most important one, and I'll change the ticker to reflect that the fact that we've had some crazy benchings now. Um,
Okay, yeah.
let's
Elsewhere, let's go to Barcelona, and I think you will like the team news I'm seeing right now.
really okay.
Yeah,
Let's cook together. I think both of our players are starting, and we are going to cook. I think.
yeah.
Yeah. Come on, please. The internet is just mad. Okay, where's Barca? Okay, let's do this. Nah, this Bayern news has shaken me. That's crazy.
Yeah, okay, that's actually insane. I don't even know what I'll do right now, so let's see. We'll see together.
So why didn't we have this for the Bayern game, man? This is crazy. I would not have spent this much time. Anyway, so Rafinha starts, Lewandowski starts, Kubarsi benched as we already knew.
Even
Yamal
Yamal
starts.
starts, which is
Okay,
surprising to honestly.
beautiful.
I thought Ferran would start. Yeah,
But
that's good.
is that good or bad? I don't know who to sell now. it's,
Yeah.
oh my
Okay,
god.
yeah, that's actually true.
Oh
That's actually true.
no. Oh damn, that's gonna be a shame. Okay, that's wait. What happened here? Okay, let's do Arsenal because we know for a fact that Neto starts. But let's see what else. Okay, Neto starts. Gabriel starts. Beautiful. Odegaard starts, which is great for anyone who got him for MD7. No Havertz as expected. He was supposed to be on the bench. I think people knew yesterday. Saliba is on the bench, which is interesting.
I guess he's just back.
Oh no. Who asked us the question about Timber? Timber is
Timber,
benched.
okay, so he's back too. Okay, yeah, that's tough.
That's so. Let's see if Heinz should start. Right? They don't have any other options, I guess. But he benched
Yeah,
Jim City, so I don't know where. It's just Gasperini is just the worst.
I mean he's a terrorist for multiple reasons. I
Oh
mean
yeah.
for his lineup first of all, and for Rasmus Højlund second of all. But yeah, that's a separate conversation.
Please, let's not go there right now. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Jim City starts and Hien starts. Okay. Oh, Zappa Costa starts as well. So that just means my Kim move instead of Zappa Costa was as a waste. But okay, let's see if Kim can keep a clean sheet today. Okay,
I mean, hopefully keeps up his ball recoveries as well, whatever they are. But yeah.
oh, this looks nice. So I have all my players starting, which is great.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm probably this guy is 3.9, so I'm probably transferring Plastic out. I can probably wait for a while, right? If someone gets injured in during warm up or something like that, I don't know.
yeah, it's probably better to just
Yeah.
wait. Like, have the move in your brain and then just wait.
Yeah, so let's definitely do blast switch to who would I? Like, what were the odds? Let's quickly go through that. So Abdul, if you have Limitless, what is your team right now? Because I mean, it's a weird position, right? So you have Musiala as well, and yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's really tough with this lineup that was just announced.
I guess to be honest, if right now I'd probably go Neuer in goal. To be honest, like you have to get rid of Musiala now. Maybe just go Neuer.
Yeah, I would
Especially
honestly.
since Guerrero was benched as far as.
No, I completely agree with that because I was thinking, would I go for any of the defenders? No, because if they're leading 3-0, 4-0, they might even bench Kim at halftime because or remove Kim at halftime.
Yeah,
He's going through
yeah,
like he's
true.
been playing through this Achilles tendon problem, so it's that's a great shout actually. Yeah.
Just get Neuer, I guess, at that point. To be honest.
So if I'm looking at expected value, Neuer is at the top obviously because they have the best clean
Yep.
sheet odds. Uh, Ederson is second. So is he starting? Because I actually forgot to check that.
Actually, yeah, I didn't notice, to be honest. Let me see.
That's I should
I
have
do
done.
expect him to start because
Yeah,
he's been
same,
starting
same.
for the last bit. So yeah, he's starting. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Ederson is there. If you want to go there, but I think people would want to double up on the attack and one defense and then one defense. I would definitely prefer Guardiola over Ederson. So let's keep going. Again, Radecki is not really an option because uh, you have.
It's Kovar starting. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Kovar. I forgot to check that lineup. Damn.
No, I don't know. I'm just asking. I thought that was the reason. Okay.
No, I think
Actually, yeah, it's just the actual reason is just there's triple. You can just pick the wing backs and verts, right?
yeah, exactly. So that's why I was saying like
Kovar is starting, but yeah.
okay, Radecki started the last game I think, but okay. So Mukiele is starting and he is pretty highly rated by the model. I think it's because of ball recoveries plus there's some positional change here at Leverkusen. He was a different player he was playing a different position at PSG. So I don't think that the EV is reflecting quite fairly his new position.
Yeah.
But Frimpong, Grimaldo, and Words, yeah, that should be it. I don't think there's any conversation to be had there.
Yeah, I agree. They're the three clear picks, to be honest.
Yeah.
True.
I would say Frimpong owners are quite lucky because he's been on 2 yellow cards for I think 3 match days now, and he still managed to get by till MD8, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah. True. True.
Okay, let's do Inter Monaco. Oh, we have to also look at Atleti, but let's do Inter Monaco because I just want to check who the. Okay, so Dumfries and Dimarco both start. So my limitless team is alive. Is there anyone else? Martinez starts. Thuram starts. Bastoni starts. Okay. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
I wish this would load faster. It's so slow.
Yeah, I mean, doing this for 18 games as well is pretty.
I don't think we need to bother with
pretty tedious.
like Liverpool and
we don't need to bother.
yeah, Juventus and even Real Madrid. We already knew the lineup, so it's immaterial. I think Atleti is the last one left that is of some consequence. I'll get to the questions chat. Just give us a couple of minutes, just to. Okay, Griezmann Alvarez both start, so that's a real toss up now.
Yeah, okay, that's actually tough.
Oh my god, Lino starts as well. So sub 6 million midfielder. My first choice is Lino, always. I don't know what the model has in for him, but Lino is just crazy on numbers. So I would definitely go Lino over. Yeah.
I guess the only risk is Gallagher subs on for him, but to be honest, probably won't be. Probably won't. Like, he should be fine.
Oh, has that happened before? Because I haven't looked at what the usual substitutions are, but I was thinking who would.
Yeah, I think it's usually Gallagher playing left mid, the 4-4-2, as the alternative to line up.
Hey,
I think he should be fine
in the chat, by the way.
Yeah, hi Mel.
Okay, so let's go through what did we miss in the chat. So Doviras is saying which goalkeeper to take. So we were going through that. Let's quickly wrap up that discussion. So I think Oblak is number one for me right now. Um, Courtois is number two, and Sommer is number three. I think those are the three goalkeepers I would go for
I
in that
guess
order.
now as well would maybe I would like to like I said also add Neuer because the defenders are
Oh, sorry.
a little bit shaky
Yeah. Neuer
and
is number
Musiala is
one.
not
Yeah,
playing.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So, yeah.
He's mad expensive though, so I don't know if people have the budget to go for him, but if they
Yeah,
do,
I'd
then
only go
yes.
there. I think I'd only go there on Limitless or if you can just totally afford it. But to be fair, Oblak is also 6. But yeah, like you say, it's I think
Haaland is out of the question then.
okay, that's
So let's just do Griezmann, I suppose. I so hate doing Griezmann, man. I just can smell that halftime sub.
I mean, yeah. To be honest, it is very difficult to know what to think about the minutes. But to be fair, I missed out on it. Like I think it was Alvarez that hold a few weeks back, and I didn't go there because I was also scared he would get subbed early. So that's the issue.
But again, it was due to game state, right? I mean, Leverkusen were one all, and there's
No, I
no.
don't think. I think it was like Sparta Prague or something
Oh,
like
that
that.
one.
Not
Okay,
Leverkusen.
okay, 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 okay. No, didn't Griezmann haul in that game? I think Alvarez only got one goal because I had him on Limitless.
Okay, yeah, then I got it mixed up, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Griezmann got two goals and he got man of the match as well. So that was really bad.
yeah, cool. Yeah.
You know what? I think I might go for Neuer because I can't get to Bayern midfielders anyway. So might as well do blast switch to Neuer and get whichever striker I can afford.
Okay, that sounds good.
So
I just
8.9.
want to tell you, I think I'm absolutely cooked because I've just noticed now Jonathan David is also benched, so I probably will have to rock a 4-5-1 and probably sell.
No way.
Yeah,
That's.
yeah. Probably gonna have to buy either Wirtz or Foden and then also Grimaldo and then just rock a 4-5-1. So yeah.
But honestly, Mo, this could be one of those weeks where a -4 is not suboptimal. Honestly,
You think so?
yeah, because the information is usually not there, right? So the biggest problem with UCL
Yeah.
fantasy is always
True.
the lack of information, and the
Yeah.
fact that we have the information, I think warrants at least consideration, even if you don't want to go ahead with it.
Yeah, okay, that's actually a very good point for sure.
Let's see.
Okay, yeah, I will consider it then.
Let's get to your team and we can discuss specifics because that's more interesting than mine. I think my transfers are fairly straightforward. So, um, okay, yeah, I think I have to go Alvarez, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he cooks for you, to be honest, because yeah, I think
I appreciate that. Even though this is a zero sum game, I appreciate that. Okay, so Girassi is also interesting.
actually, I did consider him a little bit, but to be fair, yeah, I think maybe Shakhtar at home maybe is a good pick.
You know what? And see, here's the thing: like Dortmund have been throwing away games, but they've been scoring, and I think they have decent underlying stats for XG. So
Yeah,
this list is so bad, by the way. If you have a look at this, so De Ketelaere is playing Barca, Girassi is fine, Alvarez is fine, Gyökeres injured. No consideration for these two. Havertz is benched. No consideration. Pavlidis is starting. David is benched. Duran is also benched, I think. Yes, Duran is also
yeah,
benched.
yeah,
That's crazy.
that's actually insane. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I think my moves are fairly simple. Let's get to your team and discuss what we can possibly do. So unfortunately, can you send me another screenshot which shows like benched and the logos besides them? Would that be
Yeah, okay,
yeah?
give me a second.
No problem. Okay, let's. I'm just going to look at the chat. So Nick Vanderhoo says best option from Bayern now with Musiala, Guerrero out, Sane, Müller or Tell. The model is crazy high on Tell, and this is a chance for a rare W for a player that rarely starts. So yeah, I would definitely go Tell.
There is something I'd like to add though, and I guess, of course, as you've seen, he might get a move away. So I guess they might, like,
Oh,
I don't know, he might
oh
not get
yes,
90. He might
you're
not
right.
win 90 because of that.
Yes,
That's
yes,
the
yes,
issue.
yes, yes. That's actually a fair point. And as soon as I said that, I started thinking, will he actually play 90? So that's actually a fair consideration. Then Sane in that case, because Sane is very high on the model, and um, there's a less consideration of him moving away compared to Tell, because I think Tell is definitely angling for a move to United now, based on what I've seen. Abdul Hamid says Mbappe, Alvarez, Demirovic to Kane, Musiala, Salah. Bro, is so confusing to read like this. Okay, so he's saying Demirovic to Kane and Salah out to someone. Yeah, yeah, I think that makes sense. But
Yeah, okay,
Musiala,
yeah. But actually,
I think again, if you
against,
want to do Musiala to Olise, I would not discourage that, because 5+ goals, according to my model, 4.75 according to market odds. I don't think you're going to get a chance to get more points than this.
I just sent you my team, by the way.
Okay, perfect. Let me quickly do this. Oh, nice one. Yep. See, this is, at least from a visualization point of view, it's much easier.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go here and quickly swap this out. Whoa. Okay. Oh, poor Barcola. Okay, that's much better. Okay, so Guerrero benched, Gyökeres injured, David. Yeah, I think Gabriel swap for Guerrero is fairly easy. So that's
Yes.
one thing out of the way. And then Salah plus Gyökeres to Kane plus. Oh no, yeah, no, you can't do Kane. Oh,
I mean, I wish I could go there, but yeah, 3 Bayern also, the money is also very tight, so
it is.
yeah.
So Holland, can you do Holland plus what money would you have in the bank?
Okay, if I go Haaland, give me a second. Okay, where is Haaland? Yeah, when I do Haaland, I have 7.2 million to replace Salah.
Okay, let's do this.
I really do wish I just went a little bit more, cheap in defense. Would have just been able to grab Wirtz, but that's yeah.
Oh yeah, words is actually. I hate that I have to own him. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah, he is the devil, to be honest. I
He
will
is.
be like
Yeah, 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 yeah,
completely real with you.
yeah. And I also forgot to mention when we were talking about Guardiola that we share, like, we sympathize with each other with how much we dislike Guardiola as well. But unfortunately, again, I have to own him in this game, which is a shame.
Absolutely.
Is it 7.4, right?
7.2.
2.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Olise is already there, so there's that. Yeah, Lino. Lino is your guy.
Yeah.
Lino,
There is
then.
Lino.
Wait, Koman is starting, right? No.
I think it was Sane, yeah? Sane, Tel, Muller, and
Müller.
Olise.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. There were so many attackers that I sort of spaced.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, Abdul. No, I get why you shared the entire team, but uh, how much do you have with Salah out? I think that is the question because Demirovic to Kane is just a no-brainer. So just let us know that. Subayan is saying if you can bring in one of Kane, Holland, who would it be? Would you move Rafinha out for Sane, considering low
I think I'd
expense
definitely
move?
go Kane. I'd definitely
So,
go Kane, to be honest. In terms of Kane versus Haaland, I think I'd definitely go Kane if I
oh
can
yeah,
only
yeah,
bring
yeah.
one of them.
Oh, 100%. Kane has 1.46 expected goals according to market odds. I've rarely
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
that number ever in my life.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I guess the other
Um,
question, what was it? Sane for Rafinha?
yeah, I wouldn't do that. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think I would do either. I think
Yeah.
like Coleman and Gnabry are on the bench, right? So I mean,
Yes.
it's not even necessary that Sane gets great minutes. So I think they just keep Rafinha.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, Kimmich is playing right back, which I had considered, but then I don't know why I stopped considering it. So yeah, Kimmich is
Yeah,
right back
Kimmich
and
right back and
Bowie left
Bowie
back.
left back. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
So Nick is saying, oh sorry. Sudeep says Perin versus Schmeichel.
Very even starting. I didn't check Juventus's lineup. But
Yeah, you know what? I might
assuming
have
he's
to update the ticker a little bit because there's been very many updates now, and
okay. Okay. I guess Perin Juventus. Who do Juventus even have? Um,
I mean, Juventus are so stingy that my mind says yes automatically because Celtic are away to Aston Villa and they have one of the worst clean sheet odds this week.
yeah, and Juventus have Benfica at home, so yeah, I think
Yeah,
probably just play Perin. Probably just play Perin.
assuming he starts, which I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, he's
He
starting.
does,
I
he
just
does. Yeah,
checked now.
yeah, I checked as well. He starts. Okay, good. So Douglas Luiz is starting as well, so it's good. I gave him some penalty share.
Okay, that's good.
Haha, Mel says it's more captaining Salah.
Uh,
uh, Fair enough. Nick says, what are your X-Mins for the Bayern players? Who do you see as the first sub? Your thoughts, Mo?
I mean, look, it's very difficult. I think Kane probably plays close to 90 or like
Yes.
maybe not 90, but I don't think he gets subbed unless the game is wrapped up. So like at
Hmm.
least 80 minutes.
Yep.
The Like I said with Tell, I think probably Tell gets subbed off because of his move. So I think he probably is the first sub. Since you don't want to play him and he gets injured and then the move is called off. Probably, I mean, maybe Muller. Like, will Muller have the minutes in him right now to play like 70, 80? So possibly he also is an early sub. And then difficult, to be honest. Like, can Olise play 90? I mean, there's something I just have to mention that Olise just got benched on the weekend. He was rested. So that could be good for his minutes today. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. Like, I will say Pell and Muller probably are the early subs, and then between Olise and Sane, I can't really split them, to be honest with you. Like, I'd have them on pretty similar minutes, but for different reasons. Because Olise is much
I
more
see what you
important. So
mean.
you might want to give him the rest if
Yep.
the game is won.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, Sane is less important, so you might want to sub him off if you get what I mean. So there's.
For
I would say
different
like
reasons. Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough.
I would say Muller and Tell are the least minutes in my opinion, and then the next tier I'd go Olise and Sane, and then the top tier is Kane for me.
Müller, I'm just surprised is still in
Yeah,
one piece,
yes,
man.
for sure.
What a guy. Crazy.
Yeah, that's for sure. Been playing since forever, it feels.
Okay, so I'm see this limitless thing is now slightly in the mud. So where are you with your moves, by the way? Because okay, so let me quickly address Abdul's question. So Abdul is saying 8.4 for the midfielder. So I'm just going to rattle off a couple of names. You can tell me what you like, whatever vibes with you. So Sane, Olise, Lino from Atletico, Pulisic, Trincao, Gittens. Kiteshvili is a
Verts, we
very
don't have them obviously.
Kiteshvili is a weird one because it's a home game and he's on penalty, so it's a very rogue pick. And um, I don't know. I mean, Stungrass have been good in their league, but I don't know how if it's going to translate. But yeah, there's like 10 players that I mentioned before him. If you want to go for any of them, and I think that's about that.
And I guess 8.2, like Verts is 7.9, so obviously if you don't
I
win,
mean,
there's,
yeah,
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
mention him because he's probably the runaway favorite. Sub
Yeah,
8.4. Wait,
yeah,
does this guy own words? Oh, he does. Yeah, yeah. He owns words. He
yeah,
owns
he does.
words already. So
Okay, so yeah, I think, yeah, the options you said are pretty much everyone, yeah, I'd consider.
yeah, yeah. I think Sane slash Olise should be your pick because that game is just primed.
For sure, for sure.
Hey, uh, Beery is in the chat. So I shared this one, Spence, but the problem is Musiala is now benched. So I'm trying to think of what changes I would make. I think Musiala is the only one that is benched out of all these players, which is fantastic. So
Yeah,
I think I would just swap him for Sane, honestly.
yeah, that's good. That's a good
Yeah,
point.
that's the easiest way to do this.
Yeah, for sure, I agree with you. I guess it's either that or you go or you sell him to someone you like Rafinha or something. If you're confident in Rafinha's minutes and not confident in Sane's, you can just do that and go Neuer. But honestly, probably just go Sane and Oblak is better in that case.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you just excuse me for a minute? Just something came up. Just
Yeah,
one
yeah,
minute.
no
I'll be
problem, no
back.
problem. Take your time.
Okay, yeah.
Andy says Kolasinac. Oh, Saif says when are we getting more to feature in an FPL stream? I, I don't know if we ever said this out loud to him, but yeah, he has an open invite to appear on FPL script anytime he wants. Just like 11ify and a couple of others do. Um, I think we've already sort of implied we want Andy Martin as well, but we'll have to work that out with him. How we'll get him on the show as well. Uh, so Andy's saying Kolasinac out for -4 thoughts. So sorry, Andy. Could you remind me what were your other moves? I'm just going to quickly check if you've already mentioned them in the chat. Okay, you said Salah to Wirtz and Lewandowski to Kane, which is great. Um, how much money would you have if you do Kolasinac out for a -4? Because I don't know. Flapjack is in the chat. Hi, Flapjack. That of game says who's best goalkeeper? Any so money is no object. So yeah, Neuer. Neuer is far and away the best goalkeeper. But if you want to triple up on Bayern attack, then I would go for Oblak. Um, Oblak or Sommer, I would say. Those would be my picks.
Yeah, sorry for going. I'm back here.
No, yeah, you're good.
I'll be totally honest with you. This Guerrero benching has really thrown me off. I've been going and going.
You know what? Here's the worst part, right? It's that feeling of you got lucky before the lineups are announced, obviously, because you're thinking Davis is out, so he has no other choice. And
Yeah,
then, and see, you were telling me that it's like you were considering Gyökeres being out as a like for like. Like you got Guerrero, but you lost Gyökeres. It's not even that now. So it's just very unlucky, I would say.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think.
Con lost it in the
Yeah,
in the group chat, by the way. His Con's in the chat, but he's completely lost it on Musiala. That's- oh, That's so good. So Abdul is saying
Uh,
we'll have three Bayern already. Cannot do Ulisi or Sane. I don't have Rafina though.
okay, okay.
I mean, holding rank is.
Let's-
Do you really care in this game? I would say that you try to win a PS5 if
Yeah,
that's
to be honest,
you know.
I'm definitely much more, I'm definitely like much more happy to go with the risks in this game. To be fair, so yeah,
Yeah,
that's actually true.
yeah, and
I
and
guess
that's
if you, yeah,
yeah. Sorry to cut you off. I was just going to say that that's why risk appetite exists in the first place, right? So it's not that
yeah,
you have to buy Rafina. I would say buy Pulisic over Rafina because I mean look, Rafina's EV is very close to Pulisic, so it's not like Rafina is a very bad pick, but it's assuming both play 90 minutes and again I depending on game state it could very well be that they don't at least one of them does not play 90 minutes and that's Rafina. So yeah, I'm inclined to not go for Rafina if you don't already own. For me, Mo and I, we don't have a choice. We have to play him because again, just like MD7, we are short on options. We have to spend FTs elsewhere, and it's not worth transferring him out. That's for sure.
yeah,
FPL Discomfort is saying Rodrigo recent form is tempting me over Mbappe now, and what JT means for money for the midfield spots. Oh, it means okay. Sorry, that's a typo. Um, I don't care about form. It's unpredictable. If I were being flippant, I would say it does not exist, but it does to an extent, but we can't predict it. It's just Mbappe is on penalties and most likely going to play 90 minutes and has the best underlying stats. There's no there's no contest. I think uh, if you were looking at a reasonable downgrade, like I don't know if you want to go for someone like Foden and instead of Foden you have to go for Lino, but I would still say
yeah. I was
that's
just
worth
gonna
it.
say that.
So sorry,
Yeah, I think like
would you say the other way around?
yeah.
No?
No, no, no. I just said I just like I think I'd still go Mbappe for sure, but
Yeah,
I think it's a little bit more of a conversation if as you say like it's a big upgrade. You go to Foden or something
yeah,
like that with the
yeah,
money.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
I think
yeah,
then it becomes a conversation. But yeah, I think I'd still rather Mbappe for sure.
yeah. And okay, I didn't mean to be dismissive, but it's just that as I started speaking, I realized that okay, if that the second move is going to be a big upgrade, that maybe you can think about it. But I still think Mbappe over Rodrigo is a huge upgrade. So I would I
Yeah,
would stick with that. Flapjack says goats. It's just one goat and then one guy who can talk. So, and that's me. Just to be clear, before Mo jumps in. um,
two times, two times.
Flapjack says why Frimpong over Mukiele. So, like I said, I think Flapjack wasn't in the stream at that point. So Mukiele has uh, uh, a chunk of his EV is a remnant of when he used to play fullback for PSG, and there haven't been enough games where he's played in three at the back as one of the centre backs for Leverkusen for the data to now be dominant towards that. So I would take that with a pinch of salt. And then Frimpong is again playing as a wing back and is extremely attacking. So that's my only reason why. There's actually uh, very I would say the EV is pretty similar, but again I can recognize that the model is still adjusting for Mukiele as a centre back.
Yeah, totally agree with you.
Yeah. Burke is saying Mittelstadt to Guardiol for -4.
I mean,
Is
yeah, I
Mittelstadt
guess depends.
starting? He is, right? I mean, why wouldn't he?
He's playing PSG away, so but he's probably starting to be fair.
Exactly.
Actually, not. They're playing.
He's
Yeah,
playing
wait, I
PSG
didn't
at home,
actually
right?
check.
So it's.
Yeah, yeah. He's playing.
I would not take that -4, honestly.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. Can you try to like? Do you have someone else on the bench who's probably better than Mittelstadt? But we don't. I just probably play him, to be honest.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, middle start is starting, which is quite expected.
Yep. Just on Lino, because we were talking about Lino from Atletico. I just noticed how bad his minutes recently have been. To be honest, this has put me off a little bit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, that's a fair point. I was going to check that before I, um, maybe I bigged him up even more, but I'm glad you
Yeah.
did that.
So I will tell you that his last weekend he played 45 against Villarreal.
Did he
Before that, he
start?
played 4 versus Leverkusen. No, I think he came off the bench for Gallagher, like I said.
No, let's just
So
quickly do this. We can just pull
yeah,
it
yeah,
up right here on the stream.
yeah. I'm doing it on the match logs on
Yeah,
FPS. So
same,
yeah,
same.
I'm doing
That's
this.
exactly what I was going to do. Okay, so we have the match
Yeah,
logs here. Yeah, didn't start 45, didn't start 4, didn't start. So he played and got 60, which is barely, and it's in Copa del Rey, so it doesn't even matter that much.
yeah,
Uh, started, played 45, started, played. Oh my god, this is horrendous. No,
yeah. I mean,
I take back everything I said. I'm so sorry. If anyone left the chat after I picked him up and then didn't bother to come back, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, these minutes are quite sad.
yeah. I didn't notice how shaky they look. To be honest.
No, and it's not. It's sorry. It's not just the minutes themselves. It's minutes
The
per
benchings,
start as
yeah,
well. It's not.
yeah,
It's not. So this is the only game he's played 90, and this clearly screams of him being part of the second team, second string team, because
yeah,
it's second round Copa del Rey.
yeah.
No,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, I'm on board with what you said. Okay, I'm going to quickly post this Limitless to Patreon. It's just going to be Sane for Olise, and that. Yeah, did I say Olise? Sorry, I meant Musiala.
Oh yeah, Musiala. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know why I said that, but anyway.
very fine. I didn't even notice it. So yeah, should have slide.
Sane over Musiala since Musiala is benched. Okay, do we have any other questions? Sudeep is
Yeah,
saying,
sorry.
yeah, sorry, I spaced on that. Yeah, Mo, do you want to? I don't know if you can read them, but if you can, if you want to answer some of them.
Okay, wait. I can read them right now, but wait, I will in a second. So give me a second. If you just want to read out one of them until I just can get them in front of me, it'd be good.
Oh, you can't. Is this too small for you to read? This one?
Yeah, but wait, I'll just get the stream on right now.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Sudeep, I think
Okay,
the
so
-4 is kind of immaterial, but yeah, I mean, sorry, Mo, please go ahead. I'm going to quickly do a couple of things here. What
yeah,
is
okay,
wrong?
so I think Sidish. I mean, I apologize if I butchered that name. I think he was asking the best picks as a Musiala replacement, and I guess since you're replacing Musiala, I assume you don't have a second. You have space for another Bayern midfielder. So if you don't own Elise, I probably go him. If you do, probably Sane. I think that is how I would go. If you don't want if you want something else, maybe you can go Pulisic like we have mentioned before. Probably not Lino after the minutes we looked at, but you could go, yeah. Maybe Musial as 9 if you can go up to 9.2 and you don't own Foden. Maybe Foden is the pick. If you don't own Wirtz as well, Wirtz is good. Yeah, these are the picks I'll probably consider myself. Abdul Hamid is asking, of course, you're welcome, first of all. He wants Kane versus Pulisic or Haaland versus Olise. This is difficult, right? I think Kane is the best pick, but Haaland versus Olise is pretty close, right? Don't you think?
Yeah, that's actually a really good one. I would still go for Kane plus Pulisic because just
I think I'll
again
go, yeah.
Kane is just you have to captain Kane, so I think Kane is a must in for MD8.
Yeah, for sure. So Dovidas is saying Alvarez or Leva to Kane for -4. I don't think I'd do either, to be honest, because since both are starting, yeah. But I think I'll probably just keep them for -4. As good as Kane is, but I don't think it's worth selling two good strikers who are both starting for -4. So yeah. Okay. So that's
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to see. I published the Phantom EV, and there's something that's
yeah.
gone wrong, and one of the users has pointed it out to me that Slovan Bratislava defenders EV is around 4, which is crazy. So I'm just trying to
Yeah,
see
okay.
why that has happened, and this is not making any sense to me. Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. Take your time for sure. No
Yeah.
problems.
Oh, Dovidas is saying Alvarez or Lewandowski to Kane for -4.
Yeah, I think I've gone through that already. I think you
Oh, you
just
did. Sorry, my bad.
yeah, like I said, what I said is as good as Kane is, I don't think you want to sell one of these strikers who are very good and already are starting. So I think you just you just stick with what you have, I guess, in this case.
Makes sense. I'm honestly stumped. And what is this? Okay, got it. Got it. Such a stupid mistake.
Okay, I'm glad you caught it.
Yeah, it's because they were all supposed to be like negative, and for some reason I had put an absolute formula, so it was
Yeah,
converting -1 into +1.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the EVs are all negative. That's crazy. Okay, that's much more believable, I think. I apologize if people uh, are waiting on some questions. I don't see any, but if you see any more, just help me out for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Sidish is saying thoughts on Dembele as an option. To be honest, is Dembele even a midfielder? I think he is, right?
He is.
I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not totally sure in his minutes. Like he was bench versus City. They've got a ton of attackers. They got Barcola, they got Doué, they got Ramos on the bench. I think we even started that game with instead of him. I think it was Lee Kangin. There's also Asensio, I guess, but probably
Yes.
he's less of a threat. But yeah, to be honest, I would probably not go there. Like if he gets minutes, he should probably be decent, but he probably won't get the minutes you want. So I think I will go elsewhere probably. Like if you're stuck on a PSG midfielder, I think I'd go Barcola, and even then probably you can still get some better options here. Like as we mentioned before, Trincao could be decent. You could go for Pulisic. You could go for Ulisse if you don't already have him.
Fair enough. That's actually a good list. I don't think I have anything to add there.
Yep. So ask questions.
Oh, Raya is not fit. It's not that he's being rotated.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So yeah, maybe there's some FPL consequences as well.
Consequences is probably will be stuck with an injured DCL, but yeah,
Oof.
that's one for another day. That's a
Yeah.
discussion for another day. I
Oh,
mean, hopefully
okay.
he just shows up at the hotel at some point, and speaking of Raya with Hotel Gate, shout out to Forma.
uh, uh, he'll never be satisfied until he gets that expected value for R means X means MD.
Yep.
Okay, so Gakpo starts, which is great because I think that means he will get limited minutes in the first game in the double at least.
Yeah.
Still think he
You know, I
starts,
didn't
but
even check our lineup. You just reminded me right now. Like, since it's just
yeah,
not
it's
fantasy relevant. I didn't check it actually.
exactly. I'm still not over this Musiala benching, by the way. That's actually like,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry,
that
but
team is actually insane. That team.
heinous. This benching is actually
Yeah.
heinous.
You know what's also insane? I just looked at our team, and I think Robertson is starting center back. So yeah, that's
Hey,
speaking of insane. That's
yo.
insane.
Oh, he is, yes. Simikas and
Yeah,
Robertson.
yeah,
Okay, I don't know.
yes.
I know someone. Who did we make? Someone made fun of someone for having Robertson and Simikas's percentages add up to more than 100%. I don't remember what that was, but that predictor was onto something.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know if you
sure.
remember that.
Yeah, I remember. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy was
Okay, I
onto
mean,
something. Cooked.
yeah, they were cooking. They were cooking.
See, this is exactly
Surprised. Like,
what 11 if I was talking about. I don't know if you listened to our first podcast with 11 if I on FPL script, but he was talking about this thing where people can use the wrong route to get to the right answer when it predicting lineups.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's really difficult to put out X-Mins based on aggregate lineups
yeah.
because of
That's
this.
that's a really good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not just Endo center back like they did in the cup, like Robertson center back. That's actually insane, right? Yeah.
Uh, Long shot, but do you remember at least some of the benchings? Because I was thinking of updating the ticker.
I think the important ones would be the Bayern ones, so Musiala, Guerrero.
Wait, let's just do this. Lineup news.
So wait,
Bayern is Musiala, Guerrero, benched. Oh, is it only? Yeah, only those two, right? Yeah.
yeah, these are the important ones, I think.
There's one Real Madrid, Sensio benched.
Essentially, yeah, essentially good point. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else you can think of? We looked at a lot of lineups actually.
Don't
Oh,
think
let's just
anyone
do
fantasy
Barca. That
relevant.
all of them are starting. Uh,
All of them. Kubarsi
Kubarsi
benched, and yeah, the rest.
benched. Yamal, Rafinha, Lewandowski start.
I think the rest of the team seem pretty much as we expected, which is good.
Yeah, I think DiMarco and Dumfries
DiMarco
starting
and
is
Dumfries start,
huge.
yeah.
And Lautaro
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well, I guess. Every time I type Dumfries, I type it as Dumbfires. It's crazy. Every single time. It's just so crazy, so mad. Leverkusen, no surprise. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't think anyone owns Redeki anyway.
Yeah, I think
Atleti.
it's just
Let's just do Atletico.
I mean, Griezmann, Alvarez
Griezmann,
start,
Alvarez, start.
Lionel starts, I guess, if you want to go there.
Nah, I'm not going there. Nah. Yeah, you saved me there.
Um,
Arsenal, Neto starts.
I am starving to be fair, so yeah, I could still.
AVL, Watkins starts. Duran benched. Do we care about any other? Oh, the Sporting we already knew, but I'm just going to write it.
Yeah,
Gyökeres,
yeah.
injured. Liverpool, Gakpo starts. That's the only possible relevant player. I don't think there could be any other.
Yeah, there
Okay,
is nothing else.
exactly. I remember someone owned a lot of people, not a lot of people, but some people owned Robertson in MD2 when he got man of the match after. No, not MD2, MD6. After you
Yeah, with
guys.
Girona. Yeah,
Yeah, against who?
I think it was against Girona away.
No, no,
We
no.
played them.
Girona is right. Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad. My bad. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Against Girona. Yep.
I think it was Allison
Yep.
had a
Yep.
world deal
Yep.
game.
And he
Salah
still didn't get
got
man of the match. I was so
down.
frustrated by
Yeah,
that. Crazy.
yeah. I mean, I thought they would give it to Salah because he just scored the winning goal, but like I don't know what logic they used to give it to Robertson, but yeah, I think
Even
we're
Trent,
past
right? I
question.
mean, Trent. Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean Trent had a
Yeah,
decent game
Trent
as
had a
well.
good game. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so
I
I got
hope
all the main stuff out, which is good. I don't need to keep going back there. Phone a friend. I'm on Limitless. Fran's in the chat. So yeah, Fran, this is the team we went with, and obviously Sane over Musiala because Musiala is benched.
Yep.
So Dovira says no, you already mentioned that. Siddesh says thoughts on Dembele as an option. You already mentioned that. Dovira says Mbappe captain.
Yeah, I mean he's a good captain, I guess. If you don't own Holland or Kane, I think he's the next best.
Yeah,
He's the next best thing for me. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And I think people are forgetting because Vinicius is not playing that
He's
man
on
of the
pens,
match
yeah,
share.
true.
No, that man of the match share as well is with Mbappe now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And I think they are sort of clamoring to give it to him because he hasn't played well in even a single game. So
Yeah.
I think one good game and they'll just give it to him. I think they're just right there on the edge, wanting to give it to him.
Yeah, that's a good point as well. That's not even I didn't even think of that, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Fran is saying I'm going Boy Frimpong who. That's fair. My only concern is
Yeah.
you can't triple attack. That's the only concern. But otherwise, yeah, fair.
I only focused on Bowie benching Guerrero. That I blanked that he himself could be a pick. To be honest, yeah, that's actually a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, considering just to add a bit of my moves, I want to ask you something. Do you think is it crazy to just not get Haaland? Can I just get Grassi instead, or like I said, go 4-5-1 and get Wirtz and Grimaldo?
Wait,
Because
let me
it's
let
just
me pull up your team again because I that gives
yeah.
me better context. Okay, so say again what you were saying.
Is it crazy to because like when I go Haaland, I'm really scraping the barrel from
Hmm.
midday there.
Correct.
So would it be better if I go, go 4-5-1 and I sell Trent and go 4-5-1 with my four defenders and be Grimaldo, and then sell Salah to either Foden or Wirtz? Would that be good? 'Cause, I think that's
I think that's actually you're cooking there. And
yeah,
here's the thing with Holland, right? Again, sorry, maybe I'm not thinking this through, but initially I was thinking, okay, is there a slight chance that he would get subbed pre 90 if they're bossing the game? But again, his goal share is pretty high, so you have to assume that he'll be involved in some of the goals. But the thing is, Marmoush is not eligible. Was not eligible today, so
Yeah. I think he's just playing
yeah,
90s.
he
I
is
don't
playing
think that's
90. So let's not. I'm not going to cop out there. So assuming Holland
yeah.
plays 90. Okay. So one thing I would definitely say in that favor is Foden is that guy for man of the match.
Yeah.
So let's say
Yeah.
Holland and Foden both score 2 goals. Foden will get man of the match in that case.
Yeah.
I would seriously consider that because we are getting close to deadline. I didn't have a clock timer, but anyone who's watching, we are very close to deadline. It's 16 minutes out. We are 16 minutes out to the deadline. So I would suggest locking in your teams before having any academic discussions about possible teams and stuff like that. I'm going to quickly start up my stream as well. Uh, the worst thing is going to be keeping track of what the score is.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. True.
It's going to be so bad.
18 games at once, that's actually insane, yeah.
That's crazy. I get overwhelmed in Gameweek 38 when it's 10 games. This is twice that.
Yeah, I mean, I can barely handle the 3 p.m. kickoffs in FPL, so yeah, I mean,
That's a very fair point. I'm not a fan of that, especially because I'm doing so badly in FPL.
yeah.
But see, this is what I'm talking about. This sort of crazy variance just means I'm going to keep getting unlucky in FPL. Because without doing anything, I have probably a very good team for no reason. Like just because other players are dying. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, look at this. I mean,
variance is the weak thing. Yeah.
it's, I did nothing and I probably have a really good team. Okay, anyway,
Yeah, I mean,
let's keep it on your team because I think you really have some dilemmas. If you have something else, we can discuss it. Fran is saying I'm struggling to drop Rafinha for Limitless man of the match tax. See, that's the only consideration. But if he does not play 90, if he plays around 70, is there a case for someone else to be man of the match? There could be. But if other players like Yamal and Lewandowski are sub before him, then I don't know. It's going to be very tough.
yeah, I think on Limitless, you probably,
I think you
you
have to,
probably
man.
want
You have
to
to
put
live a
somebody else.
little. Come on, come on, come on. You have to.
I will say when I lived a little by not including Rafinha on Limitless, he cooked versus Bayern, but yeah, I don't think that's the case here. Because
Yeah,
if he does, if you can be assured he does get the minutes, I think he's a good pick. But you probably can't be so sure. So yeah, probably
yeah,
just risk it, as you say.
absolutely. And Trini says RAF 60 minutes up. So I think 60 to 70 is the range I'm going for. So definitely. And see, and I would give an analogy here, which is last season when I did Limitless, I got Bellingham because I was scared of his EO, and I think he ended up with 1 assist and a yellow card. He got 4 points, I think, in that game.
Yeah,
So again, this has nothing to do with that. This could go very differently from that, but the EO play is just I would not consider the EO. And again, people would say it's good for me to say that because I don't have a choice. I have to play Rafina, but I would definitely try to go against that. So Farhan is saying enjoy your Olise and Sane 60-minute subs. Look, is there winning? Yes, and Kane is also there. He will be behind those two, but he could be a part of the early substitutions if they are leading by 5 or 6 goals. But these players are all going to be involved in the goals if they are leading by 5 6 goals. So it's a double-edged sword. I don't think it's a contest for this week.
yeah.
So Venki is saying had to take a -8 for Retegui, Musiala, Salah, and Trent to Kane, Olise, Foden, and Grimaldo. I think that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I mean he's been shafted hard by the benchings, to be honest. So,
As
yeah,
have
I
you.
think
You have 3 of these 4, right? No, you have 2 of these 4. 2 of these 4. It's not that
yeah,
bad.
I have Salah, Trent. I mean he does have Guerrero as well, but he's not selling him. So yeah, I think I
Yes.
do have Salah, Trent, and Guerrero like him.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You're almost there, but mm. so
Yeah,
Trini's saying Grimaldo, Frimpong, Dumfries, or Kim best defenders. In that order, I would just probably no, I would keep them because see, Kim is. I'm assuming Kim plays 90, so he's one of the highest EV defenders. But there is a reasonable chance he gets subbed before 60 because he is managing an injury. So
I think the good thing for him is I think Upamecano as well is managing an injury as well. So I
yes,
think that's the
yeah,
thing that is good for him.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
he definitely might get subbed early. So I guess
yeah.
there
It's
is a
all
risk there.
dependent on game state. So
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
okay, I'm going to quickly do my transfers because I'm not going to wait
Yeah,
around.
I think I'm gonna do mine too. I think I'm gonna go Foden and Grimaldo like we discussed. Yeah,
Nice. I think that's probably your cooking there. So
yeah,
Kane, I can't go Holland. Lewandowski is, oh my god, this EV I'm going to forfeit. Okay, Alvarez is quite up there over Griezmann as well. So yeah, I think I'm happy with these moves. Alvarez
yeah,
and Neuer for bro. When Slovan Bratislava score, I'm actually going to die. Oh my god,
yeah. I mean,
I'm
same. I
having a
agree.
moment here. Just let me Neuer starts it because I don't want to make a stupid decision. I know he does, but I just want to be doubly sure of
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Okay. So I would have died to be fair as well, but Guerrero benched is, I guess that's the positive in this. I guess is when they
See,
score, I don't have to cry. Yeah,
exactly. You're going to cook now when he doesn't start.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm about to confirm it right now. Foden and Grimaldo in, Captain Foden, and yeah, just hope I'm still alive after this week. Yeah,
Same. I just want to live through this game week.
absolutely.
Okay, I don't trust these guys, their servers, because they can't do one thing right. So I'm just going to quickly see if someone got injured in warm up, and if not, I'm going to go ahead. Okay, no one seems to be injured. Neuer is there. Oof, this is going to go badly. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Also, just one Bayern attacker against this is just wow. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean I'm the same, but I own Olise, not Kane, so it's even worse. So yeah, I mean,
Oh my god. Yeah,
yeah,
but
I'm
there's,
gonna get.
there's no way for me to get around this. So yeah, this is.
Yeah, yeah, I mean,
So Lewandowski to Alvarez and Blaswich to Neuer.
sounds good.
I think I'm going to just swap these around. Oh wait, what the?
You know what
Because
actually tilts me the most is the like after everything, the David benching, the Jonathan David benching makes absolutely no sense. I don't know why he's benched, but yeah,
no, for sure.
like
Because see, all your contingencies were dependent on him starting, right? And he's on penalties and he
yeah,
has decent goal share. So I would absolutely be pissed off
yeah,
at that.
yeah. I just confirmed my moves as well, so yeah, we all locked in. My moves, like I said, like Salah and Trent. Can I just send you the team for a second?
Yeah. Please do.
Yeah. Also, Winky in the chat. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that, but he's saying good luck, guys. Bayern 9-1 locked, which
I am
9-1. Yeah,
I might actually go offline for a couple of days if that happens. I'm actually like just so dreading this. It's just crazy.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, let me
Would
update
actually be
my,
absolutely insane.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. This is my team. Do you have yours? Yes.
Yeah, I just sent it to you right now.
Oh, your captain is Foden? Interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, what? This is your team? Oh, you did. Yeah, sorry.
Uh,
My bad, my bad. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I
yeah,
don't know what I was doing.
yeah.
Okay.
This is the old one with Salah and Trent. Yeah, this one.
This is a menorah. Yeah, this is a menorah. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, because if you had what's the is it 5-3-2 is the Christmas tree? Right?
I think 5-3-2 was the one Ancelotti played with Milan. I think it was like 4-4-2 diamond. I think something like that, right?
No, I
Like
was
four
just
three one two.
thinking about what emoji I was using for this one because I
Oh
think that
yeah,
we have a menorah emoji, so that works out.
yeah. I think it does. I think it does. Cool. Yeah, cool.
Okay, any last questions anyone has? No, nothing here. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
as I'm going words, but the Bayern player probably makes more sense. Okay, so this is good.
I think we've about covered everything, which is nice.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
I think this went so well. I mean, you know what happens usually when I don't see the other person's face when I'm talking to them, it does get
yeah,
a little difficult. But with you, it's gone so well, and I can't believe how well it's gone.
definitely nice. Um, sorry, Trini is asking me Capolissimo. I think I'd rather Foden for just
The
because
minutes, some minutes
yeah,
considered.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the minutes there. Like we discussed earlier, I think. Well, I think Ulisses' minutes should be nice. There is of course risk he goes off at 70 or something like that
Hmm.
because of how easy the opposition is. So yeah, this is my only my only issue. Foden is pretty comparable anyway, so I'm happy taking 90 on him.
That makes complete sense.
But Olise is great, of course. He's a great cap. I think if someone is in my shoes, he doesn't have Haaland, Kane, or Mbappe, I think I would go for Olise
Oh
if
yeah, for
someone
sure,
was in my.
for sure, for sure. Who do I use this week to represent my team? All seven of them have popped off, but this is the one week where I don't know who I want to represent my team. I guess Foden is left. Or maybe Mbappe. Yeah, I'm going to go the easy route and say Mbappe.
Yeah, okay, Mbappe.
That's such a cop out. I still can't believe I went Nicholas Kuhn the one week he went wild against Leipzig.
Yeah, he was actually massive that week. Yeah,
That was the craziest one. And I didn't own words, so it was just barely covering words and Rafina.
yeah,
I think Rafina got a goal and got subbed on 70 against Dortmund, so it wasn't that bad. But I think words did sizable damage in that match day. On that match day, sorry.
yeah, as he always does.
I just want to get rid of him.
Yeah, I mean, I will generally cry when he gets man of the match with an assist today, which is yeah, I will generally cry.
Oh man, I hope that doesn't happen for your sake.
Yeah, okay, so 2 minutes to deadline,
Two
guys. Make
minutes to
sure
deadlines.
you
Yeah, yeah. Good shout. Good shout.
make sure everybody has locked in their teams.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, yeah, let's see how we navigate this chaos of 18 games at the same time. Wow, I mean, yeah,
Let's end the stream at 1 minute past. So let the games kick off and then probably we can stop.
yeah, okay, sure. Which game are you gonna watch, by the way?
I'm watching
Just,
the chaos, the goal show, the Golazo show. Sorry.
yeah, yeah, okay. So,
because if United is not there, I don't care to focus enough on one game. So
Yeah. I was thinking City since it's the game with the most
that's
the most to
actually
play for, but I think it's actually like yeah, you could just go for a Golasso show as you say and just watch the chaos as you say. I will also have Liverpool on my laptop, but that's because I am sicko and I want to see Harvey Elliott play football. But yeah, and Jaden Dance as well. Dance is starting, so
dance.
that's good too.
I like that. I like the fact that he's starting.
Yeah, for sure. 1 minute deadline, guys. Make sure everybody has locked in their teams.
That's
Okay, I
it.
think
So that's the
1 or 2
deadline.
minutes passed. Yeah,
And let me quickly make sure because the game automatically locks out.
yeah,
Let's see if it has. Oh, it hasn't yet. Okay. Mm, that's a little sus, but nothing to worry about, I guess. Yep, there we are.
yeah,
So that's
okay.
the game. The game is locked, and good luck to everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you once again, Mo, for joining me. I
Yeah,
had so much fun today, and hope
yeah.
you have a good rest of the match week, and hopefully we can do this again, maybe in a couple of weeks. But yeah, how was your experience?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, thank you for having me. It was very fun.
My
I think
pleasure.
this is probably like the first time I've been here on YouTube. Like we have, the I have been on a couple of
Twitter's,
these
yeah, Spaces.
the
Yeah,
spaces we did at the start of the season.
yeah,
But yeah, this was very fun. Thank you for having me, and yeah, hopefully we can do it again sometime.
absolutely. So thank you anyone who's still here and who joined us throughout the stream, and we'll catch you again after MD8. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Yeah, goodbye, guys. Yeah, okay, that was nice. Okay.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and it went